everybody. I hope everyone's doing well today. Today we are gonna do my first impressions of the Midas Cosmetics and Smokey Glow collection. I just got this in the mail a couple days ago and I put it on my Instagram stories. Hopefully you guys saw it there. And today I wanted to just do a quick first impressions, get to play with it a little bit, show you guys what the collection looks like. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, let's go in with the highlighters. They look like this. The packaging is adorable. In Slay, that's great. Slay and Yes, those are the colors. One of course is like a pinky highlighter, the other one more of a gold. So we're gonna go in with the Yes, I love that name, which is the golder looking color. Refer 20 brush. And you know what? I'm gonna pull my hair back because I have too much hair. And you will not be able to see, it's like too much hair. What this looks like. Ooh. That is a glowy highlighter. Good job. You know what? Today I need a glowy highlighter. Maybe you guys do too. Something bright and shiny. I think you can see that pretty well. So let's go into the eyeshadow palette. Ooh, look how pretty. All right, let's do it like this so you guys don't get blinded. Okay, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do something way outside my comfort zone. Cause why not? Let's do a worker 3 brush. Worker 3 brush. And I'm gonna go into, let's do something crazy. Let's go into Rose. And Rose, if I can bend this back so I don't wanna, Rose is this shade right here. And I'm gonna just dab a little bit in, guys, in case, I mean, I'm gonna guess it's pigmented, but. Yep, that is extremely pigmented, which is a good thing. Just going into the crease of my eye. And you know, one of the things I will tell you that no matter what shade you're using, you know, a very bright pigmented shade like this or something lighter, if you are trying to get like a smoked out look, make sure you're not going too high to begin with. If you start with something like this up here, when you try to smoke it out, you won't be able to, because the whole point is to have it so that when your eye is just like open, you can just see the top of it, if you will. If it's too high, when you go to try to smoke it out, you lose room. Unless you're one of those, you know, really lucky people who has a lot of lid space between the top of their eye and their brow. I have some, not complaining, but you know, I would run out of space. That is incredibly pigmented. Look at that. That is really pretty. I'm gonna go in with my Wayne Goss number 3, and I'm gonna go back and forth with it, and then windshield wiper up, not windshield wiper up, swirl up to kind of blend it out and up. Do the same thing on the other side. And I'm using this particular brush because what I wanted to do is I wanted to get a little bit more specific placement of the color because I wasn't sure how pigmented it would be or how powdery, and I didn't know how much it would, you know, fluff up. Like, so a lot of times I'll use this brush to put on the color first, but the problem is with something like this brush, I mean, it's a great brush. I love the Wayne Goss number 3. You'll hear me talk about it a lot. But it disperses the color because it's a fluffy brush. So, you know, if the color is extremely pigmented and you're trying to just get it in a small area and you use a brush like this fluffy one, it's gonna go everywhere. If you wanna be a little bit more precise, use a stiffer, smaller, shorter brush and then blend it out. I'm not saying you couldn't do it with this. I just had never used this particular shade before, so I wasn't sure what it was gonna do. But it, you know, it honestly, it works really well. It went on very smoothly. I'm not having difficulty smoothing it out and blending it where I want it to go. It's just a really pretty color. And you know, right now I think we all need a little, I don't know, color, brightness, something. You can make a great spring look with this. I mean, any time of year, but you know, with spring coming up, I mean, I know technically it's, spring is already here, but I live in Boston, or right outside of Boston, and it's not that springy outside, to be honest with you. Let's go into Hello. Hello is this bright pink here. I'm gonna go back into the crease and I'm actually gonna fluff up because this is like a sparkly pink color. I'm gonna go over everything I put down. And guys, I'm just playing with these colors right now. I mean, I don't have a plan in mind. I'm just trying to see how the shades work together. They're really pretty. How they build. I'm gonna go into group chat, which is this sparkly pink color here. I'm gonna use my finger, see how that works. Ooh, that's nice. And I'm gonna pat a little bit of fallout. That was kind of my fault because I think I picked up a little too much of it. Ooh. I feel a little bit like one of my Barbie dolls that I had when I was a kid. I can't remember which one it was, but there was one that had kind of this eye look going. I don't remember her name. It might have been all of them. I don't know. There was a lot of pink in the 80s. Not that that's a bad thing, but I mean, you know. Let's go with the Morphe M508. And let's go back into that rose color, because why not? And go underneath. And I will go in with my Sonia G Pencil 1 and go into the amazing color that we used before and just kind of draw that all the way up. And I'll go back into the outer crease of it. And along the top lash line. Ooh. That is definitely outside my comfort zone, guys, but I like it. I'm gonna take the basic and I'm gonna use this Esom T05 brush. I know really it's like a stamper brush. I'm gonna go into the basic, which is this really white shade here, and I'm just gonna put it into my, shape my brows a little bit. Because of all this pink, I want kind of a tight line, like a sharp line a little bit between the pink and my brows. I mean, I can blend it out with a finger or a brush, but if I could draw a very sharp line, I think it'll, yeah, I think that will look better. And then I'll blend it a little bit with my Wayne Goss number 3. I'll just go back in, just buff it a little. Okay, so that's the finished look. I'm gonna go ahead, put on some mascara, and then we'll come back and do the lips. Okay, I'm back, and there is the finished look. I'll get in a little bit closer so you can see it. I will tell you that that is definitely outside of my normal comfort zone, but I actually really like it. It's fun, it's bright, it's fun and pink, and I love it. And I think we could all use something a little bright and a little out of our comfort zones right now in a good way instead of a bad way. So thank you, Smokey Glow and Midas Cosmetics, for that. So the lip glosses are Hi Friends, Sparkle On, and Never Dull. Hi Friends, make sure I'm doing it right. Hi Friends, Sparkle On, and Never Dull. I think I'm gonna use the lightest, the Sparkle On, which is just like a glossy, like a, not a clear gloss. I'll show you on my hand. Because this is such a bright look for me. Can you see that? It's really, I mean, it's kind of hard to see with the lights, but I'll put it on my lips. It's a really pretty, almost opalescent kind of shade, which my hair is sticking to. My hair sticks to everything. So there you go. There's the final look. My first impressions, the gloss is really pretty. I think this one I would use more than the other two. Well, that's not true. I would use this one a lot. This is the Hi Friends. The Never Dull, I think, is gonna probably be a little bright for me, a little orange because of the red hair. It's a great color, it's really pretty. I just don't think it will work as well on someone with my light skin and the red hair. If I had like dark hair, or if I was blonde, or practically any other color other than the red, I think it would look great. But I'll try it, because you never know, you have to try these things. This one, the Sparkle On, I'm definitely gonna use, because not only does it look, checking my teeth, not only does it look really nice with, this is the Nude Brun Chanel liner. I'm sure there's lots of other liners it would look good with. It's just a really pretty, opalescent, you know, shiny shade that you could put on anything. So this is great. Use it by itself, I'm sure, too. The eye palette is beautiful. I did a really fun and bright color palette today because I needed to. I didn't need to, but I wanted to. You could definitely do something more subdued if you wanted to. There are colors in here like Instagram Model and Friends and Cold Brew, Half Pony. There's a number of different shades in here that I think you could dial down. And frankly, even the bright shades like I'm wearing now, I mean, there's nothing outlandish about any of these colors. The way I did them, maybe a little brighter than you know, my normal 9 to 5 look, but the group chat is gorgeous. The amazing is gorgeous. The roses, I mean, they're beautiful. And the mirror on this, by the way, is great. It's a really good mirror. I mean, it has, like, you can really see yourself well in it. It's really nice. So overall, totally worth waiting for. For those of you who haven't received it yet, you're gonna love it when you get it. For those of you who haven't ordered, I would really encourage you guys to pick up the eyeshadow palette. It's just really different. It's really pretty. It's got a lot of great pinks and purples and spring colors I think that we're all gonna enjoy. I think the others, the lip glosses and the highlighters are great as well, but I would just say that the eyeshadow palette really stands out to me as being something, you know, I've seen a lot of pinks and I think it's becoming more popular. The new Viseart, is it Shoo Shoo? I'm probably getting that wrong. Has a similar feel to it, I think, a little bit. But you know, I think it's really unique and really pretty, and I think they go on really well and they blend great, and so there you go. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I'm so glad that I could put this together relatively quickly to give you my first impressions. I hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy. Thanks for joining me. If you feel so inclined to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.